Hello, welcome to Critical Joke Theory with your host, G.D. Fenderson, Certified Forensic Humorist. Now with new joke technology. Hi, I'm G.D. Fenderson, Certified Forensic Humorist at large, but I'm losing weight. Welcome to Critical Joke Theory. Now with new joke technology. Hunter Biden has been indicted on 3 gun charges. 4 if you count the dick pics. If it goes to trial, expect a hung jury on the dick pic charge. Escaped convict Daniele Cavalcanti was captured without incident on Wednesday morning at a tractor supply store. During his 2 weeks on the lam, Cavalcanti had made several attempts to change his appearance. He had previously shaved his mustache and beard and donned a light green hoodie. It is believed that when Cavalcanti was captured at the tractor supply store, he was trying to disguise himself as a landscaper. During his escape, he stole an unsecured rifle from an open garage. The homeowner reportedly fired several shots at Cavalcanti but missed. Arrest that homeowner. First, for leaving a rifle in an open garage, and 2, firing a gun in a residential area at a person who's running away. He's running away. You think you're a cop? One last thought. If Cavalcanti was a U.S. citizen, he could avoid prison by running for president. Kim Jong-un met with Vladimir Putin in Russia. Putin greeted Kim by saying, "You are my prisoner." Kim responded by saying, "I claim this country in the name of the People's Republic of North Korea." Utah Senator Mitt Romney will not run for re-election in 2024. The Republican Party is too crazy for the man who follows the teachings of Joseph Smith. Thousands are dead in Morocco after being crushed by stones and rocks. Some for adultery and blasphemy, the rest from the earthquake. Coco Gauff wins the U.S. Open and her first Grand Slam. Congratulations on the U.S. Open, but as to the Grand Slam, I have eaten at Denny's many times and it's no big deal. Luis Rubiales has resigned as president of the Royal Spanish Football Federation following the kissing scandal of Spain's Jenny Hermoso at the Women's World Cup final. Rubiales made a public apology and maintained that he did not use his hands, although he did try to stick a foot of tongue down her throat. Quentin Tarantino begins work on his final film, The Film Critic. He said that he wanted to do 10 major releases. Tarantino will now only have minor releases, consensual minor releases. A federal judge denies Mark Meadows' efforts to move his Georgia case to federal court, stating that Meadows has not met even the quite low threshold for removal and that his efforts fall short. Now Mark Meadows feels like his shorts fell around his ankles. Paki, makers of the hottest snack chip on the planet, pulls their one chip challenge from the stores after Massachusetts teen's death. One kid dies from one chip and the product is pulled from shelves. But guns? Comedy actor R.S. Shivaji dies after sudden cardiac arrest 1 day after his latest film, Lucky Man, is released. Shivaji appeared in over 100 films, and he ironically dies after Lucky Man. I do not know what Rotten Tomatoes will say about the film, but he should get 40% for rotten luck. A New York man was killed instantly by a Peloton bike, his family says in their lawsuit. The bike claimed not for nothing, but it was self-defense. GOP presidential candidate Chris Christie has vowed to show up at every Trump appearance if Trump continues to avoid the GOP debates. Look for Chris Christie to show up at a courtroom or food court near you. Trump is involved in so many trials with so many lawyers and so many co-conspirators and so many witnesses that the only people not playing 6 degrees of Trump have already pled the 5th, to some degree. In football, Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles tendon, taking a 10-yard sack, setting the Jets 10 years back, but they cannot take back that contract. Roger should have gotten vaccinated. More than 600 cases of Victor premium dog food have been recalled due to salmonella contamination. Your dog can recover from salmonella if treated. They may never recover from that Halloween costume that you made them wear. Fat Bear Week catches the image of a lost hiker leading to his rescue from an Alaskan mountain. The hiker was rescued before Fat Bear got fatter on Lost Hiker. Side note, when I first Googled Fat Bear image for this bit, it came up with 13 Chicago Bears players. Trump ally Peter Navarro was found guilty on both counts of contempt of Congress. Navarro showed his support for Trump, but Trump showed his contempt of Navarro. That 70s show star Danny Masterson received 30 years for 2 counts of rape. This news puts the sigh in Scientology. A federal judge gives 22 years to the ultimate leader of the January 6th riot. Enrico Tarrio received 22 years in prison. The ultimate leader, Donald Trump, has yet to be charged with seditious conspiracy. Proud Boys, stand back and stand by, and stand still while you get strip searched. The special counsel's investigation into efforts to overturn the 2020 election has widened. To paraphrase Stephen Stucker, the probe is getting larger. Flooding at Burning Man kept thousands stranded at the Nevada site. Due to the abundance of drugs, only dozens were aware that they were stranded. A Russian spacecraft crashed into the moon last month. NASA says that it has discovered where. They just followed the trail of empty vodka bottles and war crimes. Former New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson died at age 75. He received recognition for his work in hostage negotiations. Sadly, he passed away before he could negotiate the release of the GOP from the MAGA cult. Singer-songwriter Jimmy Buffett died at age 76. Jimmy Buffett was worth over $1 billion. Not everything was wasting away in Margaritaville. Vocalist for Smash Mouth Steve Harwell died at age 56. It's said that death comes in threes. Those of you who thought that the third person would be Keith Richards, well, you might as well be walking on the sun. A judge denies Kenneth Chesebro's motion to sever his Georgia election case from Sidney Powell. Chesebro's attorney cried weaponization. Chesebro cried because he has to be in the same room as Sidney Powell. Speaker McCarthy orders Biden impeachment inquiry. McCarthy is trying to get the MAGA caucus off his back. There's only so much his back can take without a spine. Trump asked that Judge Chutkan recuse herself from the 2020 election fraud case. This is another attempt by Trump to delay his trial. For a man who was so anxious to clear his name, he's not very anxious to clear his name. On a personal note, 9 years ago this week, I began doing comedy. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to entertain you. Thank you for sticking by me. Thank you for giving me a listen even if you didn't stick around. Thank you for booking me, even if it was only once. At least you gave me a shot. By the way, my email is info@gdfenderson.com, just in case you lost it and that's the only reason you never booked me again. If it was for that other thing, I'm sorry, and it won't happen again. Thank you to those who said that they would book me or wanted to book me and didn't for whatever reason. You didn't have to give me false hope. Maybe false hope is better than no hope, but still. Thank you to those who continue to book me and find use for my talents. I appreciate you very, very, very much. Thank you to those who are just learning about me. I hope you stick around. By the way, have you checked out my website, sogdfunny.com? It's got a lot of stuff on there. Thank you to those who do the really hard work of showing up to catch live shows. Comedy isn't funny if no one is heard laughing. Okay, it might be funny if the seats are empty, It would be like the tree in the forest that fell when no one was around. The oak tree, not the pine. No one opines the pine. Isn't opine a Scotch pine? Well, thank you to the veteran comics who gave me tips, pointers, pointer sisters, advice, and encouragement. Some of your voices are still in my head. At least I hope it's your voices. Otherwise, my meds need to be adjusted again. And thank you to the new comics who give me hope that the future of comedy is bright. Brightish. Kind of bright. Oh, Lord. Comedy is so screwed. I'm kidding. There are some really good comedians in the bullpen. Please support them almost as much as you have supported me. Finally, thank you to my forever wife, Cece. She got this started and still gets me started. I love you. I'm G.D. Fenderson, Certified Forensic Humorist, now with New Joke Technology. Thank you for watching Critical Joke Theory. Be safe out there, and don't feed the crazies. Critical Joke Theory with your host, G.D. Fenderson, Certified Forensic Humorist, now with New Joke Technology.